So I just wanted to do a tour of my plants because I've been watching a whole bunch of plant tour videos, and I was like, well, I don't have many, but I wanted to show them off, at least so I can remember where I was at this point in my life. Okay, so I have two of these pots like this guy, and there's the other one, and that one like that. And those came from outside plants that my parents bought for the yard this year, but they're some kind of succulent. So we're just gonna see how they do inside, because these were the scraps that were gonna be thrown away. And then I have this big guy, which I guess is a type of plant they use for leis. And when I got him out of the dumpster, he only had 2 leaves, just like these big ones. And there was another one that fell off because it was damaged. But in the last 2 weeks, he's grown these 4 leaves. He's working on some others. Sadly, he leans a little, which I'm hoping to fix a little. I'm trying to like rotate it where he's like gonna try to face the sun more. But yeah, and then I've got some baby aloes right now. I've been trying to get rid of them. Like, well, not get rid of, that sounds kind of bad, but give them away or sell them. And I have this aloe, which is pretty big. And 2 more babies back there. You see them. I don't want to mess up I just rearranged all this, so. Well, not all of it, just this little section. I have like these glass cubes. So I just redid this cube. And I have an aloe, and then an aloe down there and there. I'm just watering right now. So I just did, like I said, this cube I watered. Now I'm gonna do the rest, but take a break to film this. I have this really cool dude. He's like just growing so massive. I've thought about separating the succulents because there's so much going on here. And I think these are like an aerial root. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if it's meant to be like a spike or like an aerial root. I'm not sure what kind of succulents. But they just seem like they're getting just a little crowded in there. I don't know. I'll probably let them keep going, but because they seem happy right now. But yeah, they're so cool. And I thought maybe that might be like a jade. I don't know though. I'm terrible with plants. But anyway, this, like, I don't know the names of anything except the hollow. And this guy lost his, like, he had some stuff here, but I've been putting them here as they fall off. And they just fell off, like, you know, as life happened. Anyway, I have 3 cactuses back here that all died. Those are from a CVS dumpster. They were pretty sickly already. I think they might have already been dead. More aloe. And then up here, I was trying to, before I knew it, where is it? That one, the one they make leis with. Before I knew what that was, and I could research what it was, I thought the one leaf might propagate, and it did not work. So I had to throw it away, and I haven't cleaned out the glass yet. And then I've got 3 more aloes on the shelf. I'm not sure what this one is. I haven't asked my plant group yet, but it seems to be surviving. That one's been there for about 3 months. It's not even got like a whole bunch of soil. It's just like, it didn't have a pot when I found it in the dumpster. So I just put it in this pot, and I forgot to add more soil. So I thought it would just die, but it's actually been not thriving, but still alive. And I got another aloe up here on the shelf. And then I got some babies on this aloe. This is one of the big ones, one of the mama style. And then here's the mama or grandma or great grandma to all my aloes. And he is massive. It's just like, I don't know, like it's so freaking huge. And I've had her about 15 years. She's just ginormous. And I keep her, like, you see just how big, like, I have big hands, but she has a huge pot. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep her happy. And she produces babies, like, 1 cycle a year. Like, that one's crazy. That one's good. Oh, it's, like, 2nd cycle of babies. I don't know if because it's newer, it's producing more babies or what, but Mama now produces bigger babies. Like, these ones here and here, those were, like, 1-year babies for Mama plant. Whereas the other Mama plants produce, like, smaller babies. I don't know, maybe because she doesn't have to produce as much energy to be so big herself anymore. And then we have here, I'm not sure totally what this is. I think it had a name on it. I can't remember. It's got these beautiful flowers. And it's almost like a succulent kind of leaf. Here it is. I haven't actually looked up the Calendula. I haven't looked up to see what its requirements are. It seems to be surviving pretty good. All the damage that was here, I think, was there to begin with. It's on week 2 of being in the house, part of the plants. So I'm just gonna put her down there for now. And I've got a stack of pots that from when I have to take like all the aloes off, and when I start having to, I collect them as I go to the thrift store. I see one, or like we emptied this from it was from a dumpster we found, and I was like, it's a good pot size. So I kept it. Anyway, where were we? We're on this guy. This guy, I guess, is a kind of tree, and I need to separate him because he's like really crowded in. He's not too happy. He likes really humid spaces, I thought, but he seems to like mid-range of sun. I was trying to get him a little more sun, but look at his roots. That's all. I'm like, what? I don't even know. Like, I think he's 2 weeks old, but all those roots are new from his past 2 weeks. So he's just rooting like crazy. I guess he needs really deep pots, but as you see, I don't have any deep pots right now. So I need to go to the store and buy him probably just a plastic pot because I can't afford anything else right now. Because like pots are so expensive. I was looking at like big one like this fella, and big ones are like 30 from what I'm seeing at the stores, and I'm like, for 2, $60. I'm not spending that much on a dumpster plant. Sorry, little plant. I don't mean to be rude, but we'll get you a plastic pot. You'll still survive. I don't know. Anyway, I wish there was a way to do it cheaper, but I thought about like milk carton or milk thing, or I don't know, but something plastic to put him in. We'll think of something, but it gotta be soon because he's starting to reach out a little too much. Anyway, and we have a little aloe there. And we have another mama aloe, big one. And oh, this is funny. This is from we used to make these and sell them when I was a kid. And it's just like a styrofoam ball, and we'd sell Christmas ornaments at flea markets. And my dad found this one, and he like pitched it in the trash, and I was like, what? No, it's cool. Brings like memories of what we used to do. I need to like re-glue the button, maybe add some other stuff, I don't know. But memories from like over 20 years ago we used to do that. Couldn't even find buttons that cheap nowadays. But it's probably not the best place for it because you can see like it's getting dirt in there. I need to take like an air thing and clean it out. We have here another mama aloe. super tall. It's like reaching the ceiling there. But I don't have any rooms on top shelves to put it. Like, if I put it here, it's going to be too tightly crowded. And, like, it's just, this is my only space I'm growing stuff in right now. Well, mainly except for one other thing, which I'll show you in a sec. And here we have, this is from a friend who was moving and she got rid of it. I just thought it was cool in the aloe. Give it a little decoration. So, I don't know. And then have another aloe here. And then back here we have an orchid, which I found, I think it's a dumpster plant. Oh yeah, that's the one I found a little over 3 months ago. I've gotten 2 big scores from dumpsters with plants that still are in this house. But my first score, where I scored this one and which other one was from 3 months ago? Yeah, that one in the corner, the one that doesn't have enough soil. I scored those 3 months ago and a big plant score. And I gave away most of it because I was like, I don't know how to take care of it, don't have time, don't have energy. Wasn't in a place of mind to take care of plants, so I just gave them up. And anyway, it's always good to share, right? This guy's from the mama plant. He's like a 1-year baby. You wouldn't know it from size, right? And he's just, no matter what I do, I'm trying to get him to go that way with the sun, like, you know, go towards the window. And he just keeps like bending the wrong way. But he was trying to like bend out from underneath mama. You see how like she's got so much overage. He was just like being pushed out to the side. So I don't know if he'll correct anytime soon. He's been like this for about probably like 3 months. Well, no, more like 2 months. I think it's around 2 months since I did the taking all my aloes out of the mamas. And that one, those were already there when I did it last time, at least like 2 of them. But they were only like an inch big, and I was like, they're not going to have root system to survive, so I let that one continue. And we'll do a fall, like, when we get all the babies off of that one. There's at least 4. And then last time I repotted, I accidentally potted 2 together. So I gotta get that one separated again, because I don't usually like to grow aloes together. And I was originally selling like the bowl ones, because those are bowls I found in the dumpster. Just a set of bowls from Walmart. And I was selling those for $2, the first few. And then eventually I sold them for $1 each. And I need to repost them and get them back up for sale. Because I want to sell that one, the 2 behind there, possibly this one, the one back behind, closest to the window, one behind this big one, that little guy, I think, between those 2. Probably that one. This one. This is like a soap dish I found in the dumpster. I'm using as a watering thing. I'll probably sell that guy when I've separated them. Or sell this guy. Probably this one. That one. I'm thinking that one. And that one. But yeah, so a good amount I want to sell and get it back for you. So yeah, that's all the plants. Well, I keep going because they're so big. It's like a west-facing window. But yeah, they're all growing pretty good. And then last, what was it, Sunday. Today's Wednesday, I think. But anyway, last Sunday, I think, I found this guy. It's from IKEA. It's a focus there. Focus. There we go. Ravienna, or something like that. And it's a palm tree. And he's got some broken bits here and here. But he's still got a good shoot here and one over that way back behind. And then he's got this big one here. And that's massive and beautiful. I love how this one like curves It's so cool. And there's one in the back that's broken, as you can see. I asked my plant group whether I should cut that back or if I should just leave it, and I got a split response. So for now I'm just leaving it. If it starts to look like it's dying or unhealthy, then I'll cut it back. But supposedly it grows from a seed, so I'm not sure if that's actually a baby of this plant or if that's like a different seed. I can't imagine the difference in size though, so I don't know if it propagates from seeds as well as, anyway, I didn't do that much research on it, but enough. Oh, and then I also have these two guys, which I just found out are called bird nest ferns. And I watered the centers before I realized you're not supposed to water the centers. So, like, I literally just found out what to do with them and how to take care of them. So hopefully I didn't hurt them by watering their centers, because I just found out you're not supposed to. But those ones are from the 2 week ago haul of plants I found in the dumpster. So I'm happy with those two. And then, just excuse the mess, just block you from seeing. And out here, down there, excuse the mess. Those two are from my 2 week haul ago too. I just didn't have room in the house to put them, so I left them outside. Yeah, you see, we need to do some work. Got an old thing that didn't get repaired right, and scratches on the door. Oh, too much. It's so embarrassing. But it's not my house, and my family does what we can for, time constraints, and we run a really hectic business and work full-time jobs, and well, my dad works full-time job, and then I help run the business, take care of my kid, which he's with his dad right now, so that's why I'm making a video. Like, I'll do a plant video. It's a small plant drawer. I don't even know how many. Let's see. Count. One. Well, we'll just count like these guys as one, because like we'll just count pots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, no, I'm already lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 39 plants. It's not a ton, but I'm so happy with them, and I've only ever spent money on the mama, so I love her. I kind of feel bad because I made her promises when I first got her. I was like, if you get really big and stay healthy, because she was such a sickly little plant that I bought at IKEA. I felt sorry for her. Anyway, but I made her promises. I'm like, if you get better and you get really big and you outgrow my space, I'll take you to California and plant you, and you can be in this wild, and you can be big. And anyway, that was way before I realized, there's like regulations on taking things into California and out of California and stuff. So probably won't end up in California, maybe somewhere else someday. But I can't even close the curtains, because the curtains go like here. You see that? Instead we have to pull them outward, and then they sit like way out, and that's why this one's like curved from the curtains being on it. It's like and these ones aren't as curved. It's kind of more in the center. You see like the center curtain line, so they're like right in the center, and they go between the two curtains. But yeah, I feel sorry for her. I'm like, oh, you poor thing. It's getting so huge. Like, you just see, like, she's pushing against the window. She didn't even have room to go that way at all. And Anyway, I don't even know what I want to do if I ever have to put her, like, that's probably as big of a pot as she's ever gonna get. Like, I don't know. If she gets too much bigger, I guess I could always pull back the base leaves and have her just as, like, the top center. Like, I guess I'd pull her back enough where she could have, like, these 4 leaves only, or I would hate to do that to her. She's so big and beautiful. I've never purposely taken an aloe leaf off of her to use. She's lost a few here and there, but like I have a pile somewhere. Let me see, where is it? Here on this pot down here. You see, like occasionally they get like, see how this one's a little too close to the soil when I've repotted it? If this one gets buried, it'll rot and then fall off. But then I'll use it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And usually with aloes, the first few leaves, like 2 leaves they grow or so. You see like little pups have only 2 leaves. Usually those first 2 leaves I find fall off pretty naturally. They're just not as strong as the rest of the plant. Like you can kind of see on this one how it's shriveling up. And it's a little bit due to lack of water. A little bit due to probably there's a little bit of soil on it. But I always find the beginner leaves are always weaker. See, that one just popped right off because it's rotted. I don't think it's a big deal. That one's not quite ready to pop off. Because then we just use it anyway. But yeah. Anyway, that's my plants. I'm really happy with this one. When I saw that in the dumpster on Sunday, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Who throws away a big plant like that? Like, you could probably easily sell that online. Like, there's Facebook Marketplace. Go use it. There's no excuse. So, yeah. Alright then. I think that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through the video. I will try to post more. I know I always say that. I know I made a lot of my videos private this last time. I am sorry about that. But yeah, so thank you for watching me and for my plants. I feel like life's getting back to some regular consistency now that everything's settled down. It's not like 100% yet, but it'll get there, hopefully without too much fighting, and my life is inching back to normal. That's what it feels like, at least. But yeah, thank you for watching.